Salem is a historic coastal city in Essex County, Massachusetts, located in the North Shore region. It was one of the most significant seaports in early American history. Salem is a residential and tourist area that is home to the famous House of Seven Gables, Salem State University, Pioneer Village, and the Salem Maritime National Historic Site, the Salem Willows Park, and the Peabody Essex Museum. It also features historical residential neighborhoods in the Federal Street District and the Charter Street Historic District. Much of the city's cultural identity reflects its role as a location of the infamous Salem's Witch Trials of 1692, as featured in Arthur Miller's The Crucible. Police cars are adorned with witch logos. Public elementary school is known as Witchcraft Heights, and the Salem High School athletic teams are named the Witches. Gallows Hill was originally believed to be the site of numerous public hangings, and it is currently used as a playing field for various sports. In 2012, the Retailers Association of Massachusetts chose Salem for their inaugural Best Shopping District Award. On January 10, 2013, President Barack Obama signed Executive Order H.R. 1339, designating Salem as the birthplace of the U.S. National Guard. The city's population was 41,340 at the 2010 census. As compelling as the exhibits devoted to witch trials are, Salem offers other noteworthy attractions. For instance, the Peabody Essex Museum has more than 30 galleries with exhibits covering centuries of art, architecture, and culture, not just from New England, but from around the world. The items on display include portraits of sea captains, decorative ships' figureheads, displays of ships' bells, and exotic treasures from the glory days when Salem was one of America's major seaports and its captains traded in the Far East. The Maritime National Historic Site located at the waterfront with displays detailing the highlights of Salem's seafaring days. Across from the harbor and park is the stately Custom House where author Nathaniel Hawthorne worked when he was appointed surveyor of the Port of Salem in 1846. Another waterfront attraction is the Pickering Wharf, a charming harborside village of colonial shops and waterfront restaurants. Not far from here on Derby Street is the House of Seven Gables, the oldest wooden mansion in New England. The distinctive gabled house is said to be the inspiration for Hawthorne's novel of the same name. Tours of the house show period furnishings and portraits of the author whose imagination was fired by the dark and mysterious aspects of Salem. On the same street is the New England Pirate Museum, where young and old can board a pirate ship and see artifacts from sunken ships and pirate treasures. Two witch-related sites are also on Derby Street. The Salem Wax Museum displays figures related to the witch trials and also to the city's maritime history. Although Salem's general attractions are worthwhile, it's the witch-related sites that make Salem unique. This is a theme that is most intriguing to tourists, whether at Halloween or any other time, and Salem presents it in an innovative and educational way. The infamous Salem witch trials began during the spring of 1692 after a group of young girls in Salem Village, Massachusetts, claimed to be possessed by the devil and accused several local women of witchcraft. As a wave of hysteria spread throughout colonial Massachusetts, a special court convened in Salem to hear the cases. The first convicted witch, Bridget Bishop, was hanged that June. 18 others followed Bishop to Salem's Gallows Hill, while some 150 more men, women, and children were accused over the next several months. By September 1692, the hysteria had begun to abate and public opinion turned against the trials. Though the Massachusetts General Court later annulled guilty verdicts, accused witches, and granted indemnities to their families, bitterness lingered in the community, and the painful legacy of the Salem witch trials would endure for centuries. Salem, Massachusetts is a city with two sides. One is a serene, historic harbor filled with quaint shops and tree-lined streets, and the other is a somber and sordid place where the foreboding presence of the 1692 witch trials still looms. Many people who visit Salem feel a general sense of foreboding, an oppressive atmosphere, or a general uncomfortable feeling. More than 100,000 visitors travel to Salem each year, and many report strange encounters, including a rocking chair rocking by itself. You take a trip to Salem and explore the history and discover the haunts that still exist long after the mysterious Salem witch trials for yourself.